introduce you to Johnny Rambo, as we call him, the Ram. And we just got him a week or two ago, along with Danny Thunder, as we call him, or Thunder. So Thunder and Rambo are two males. Of course, we have another male back there, that calf, Chris, but he has been made into a steer, so he will not be able to reproduce, and we are growing him for meat, which is kind of sad, but those are Thunder and Rambo. Sometimes I call Rambo Ping Pong. I'll let you figure out why. But some of the benefits here of running the cows with the sheep I want to tell you about. You can see the sheep are coming out of this brush. They've been in there feeding, and so we have more animals on the same amount of land, but the sheep are eating things that the cows don't eat. Cows sometimes will take a nibble at a browse and stuff, but the sheep, like 50% of their diet is made up of those kinds of things. So you can grow more animals on the same amount of land, more meat per acre, more pounds per acre, just by running a FLERD, or a flock and a herd, together. And so they work in tandem. Another benefit is that parasites that live inside of a sheep cannot live inside of a cow, and the same for the parasites that live in a cow. They can't live inside of a sheep, so they are what is called dead-end host. When a cow picks up parasites on the ground that would rather go in a sheep, they die. And same thing when a sheep pick up parasites that would rather go into a cow, those parasites die. So they keep each other healthy. They don't really compete for food a whole lot. Like you can see this cow here, she eats a little browse, but her main diet is grass. The sheep are about 50-50, whereas the cows are more like 90-10 on grass to browse or brush, weeds, forbs, whatever you want to call it. So they work in tandem. They do great together. The people we got the sheep from did an awesome job. Never wormed them, never pampered them. They're still getting used to each other, but so they're healthy naturally. No wormers, no antibiotics, no hormones, and that's what we're trying to do here with our cows as well. Who is that? That's Abby. We're doing that here as well, and the bull came from the same guy, and he's doing the same thing. No wormers, no hormones, no antibiotics, just a natural process. Don't put a crutch under your animals, but instead let them grow resistance on their own and grow stronger. And there's more benefits of that we'll talk about in future videos, probably, about what it does for your land and for your grass. But just wanted to show you this, why we chose to get sheep and why we run them with the cows. They work with each other. Just want to show you this guy over here. He impresses me more and more every time I see him. Just look at these muscles this guy has. I mean, he's just beefy, he's stocky, he's got a big gut. He eats, we've noticed that he eats a lot more weeds and brush than the other cows do, so I'm hoping he passes that on to his offspring. And you can see we're keeping them in here. We have one wire that we just ran a few minutes ago, and it's just barely up to my knee. The guy that had those sheep, he did an awesome job training them to a one wire system. The bull also, our cows were already trained pretty much to a one wire system. We've been working with them on that. Of course, we still have some that are learning. This wire's not even hot. We don't have electricity going to it. So this new calf has not been shocked. That's Amelia. She's not been hit with electricity enough to know stay away from the wire. But we're going to start running some new fences soon, some high tensile wire, and put a really high powerful charger on them so that we don't have to worry about that. We've got all the material to do that, and we'll start that up soon. Look at this guy. Look at that arch in his neck, that crest. He just looks like a masculine, good-looking bull. We went all the way to Missouri to pick up that bull. I'm just really excited he's here. I've been looking for a South Pole for a long time, which is what that is. They're a little pricey, but I think he's going to pay dividends on the offspring that we have here. And just super excited. You can tell it's fly season. You can see the flies on our black cows, but look over at the bull. Very few compared to the black cows. And I thought that our cows were slick-hided, that they had short hair. And then when we got this bull, one of the characteristics of the South Pole, you can see he's eating that brush as I talked about, is that they are very, very slick-hided, which means very, very short hair. And they're made for, or bred for, high heat and humidity. And if you were to go and touch him, your hand would be very oily from the oil that he produces, which repels the flies. So, pretty awesome breed of cow. Teddy Gentry developed them, one of the guys in the group of Alabama. He developed these back in the 80s and 90s, and we're excited to have one. There's Rambo again, aka Ping Pong. There is Danny Thunder, and that's our neighbor's property over there. That's their horse, Rhodey, and that's Annabelle. I call her Laura's cow. She's probably the friendliest cow we have, always wanting pets, and she's also the most mischievous. She's the fence tester and always looking to get in trouble. Alright, stick around with us, see what's going to happen in the future. Lambing will be coming up later, very late fall, early winter, we hope. And then next spring, early summer, we'll be having our